there will be a major mishap in space.
What?
Oh,
Because everyone wants to beat SpaceX. You know, it's going to make Elon the first trillionaire in the world. And so everybody's going to rush to like get up in space, and something bad is going to happen in 2026.
Menace's predictions for 2026 this hour.
Yes.
Nostradamus.
I'm here for you.
He will tell us his thoughts on what we can expect in 2026.
The future.
Yep. So that's coming up. I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
Hi, Wood.
We got Menace. Nostradamus is here. There's Gina Grad.
Hi.
Sammy is here.
Hello.
Morgan is here.
Hey.
Good morning, Seabass. How about weekend cheers and jeers?
Well, cheers to Caleb Williams. He's got a lot of haters out there. Of course, the Bears won. Bears won that game. Woody still hates him for a couple years ago, crying on his mom's on the sidelines. But he won the game, obviously, over Green Bay. And I would like to point out, not just Woody, not just other people. I didn't know Lil Wayne was a giant hater of Caleb Williams.
Why does he hate Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
Because apparently Lil Wayne's a Green Bay Packers fan, despite famously being from Louisiana.
Oh, no, he's, for like
and
a
apparently
decade.
this goes back to his dad took him to, I think, like the 97 Super Bowl where Green Bay beat whoever, like the Patriots maybe. I forget who it was. But apparently, again, in the Saints Stadium, whatever it was called back then.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he said, I'm not going to be a Saints fan.
Yeah.
It was probably the Superdome at that point, right?
I'm not going to support the local team.
And Lil Wayne tweeted the following after Caleb Williams, who's my cheers, won. He said, We just lost, LOSS, a playoff game to an N-word with purple nails.
What?
He can say that. He can say that.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
allowed.
'cause he
He's got a pass.
Which again, the guys who paint their nails, I get it. You're quirky and interesting. I'm sure you are.
Why are you a Caleb Williams fan? Let me ask you that.
Because
the Bears aren't your team.
Because some of the throw, and he wasn't the best quarterback over the weekend, but he was the most clutch quarterback. I'm not a fan. I'm just giving him cheers because I thought the whole thing.
His flowers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, not that. But like you, I thought the whole crying on his mom's lap was obnoxious and
I was embarrassed
absurd.
for him.
But the fact that he is coming back and leading a team improbably to these victories.
Yeah, I think he's a good player. I'm not arguing. It's like
Some of the throws
I
he
hated
makes-
Tom Brady,
Yeah.
but it wasn't because he sucked. No, he doesn't suck. He's great, but you hate him because he's so good. I don't hate Caleb Williams because he's so good. I think he is a good player. He's got a weird energy or vibe. I think he has all of LeBron's a-hole energy. Right? He has that same kind of. He gives that same kind of energy and vibe to me, and I do not like the laying in his mom's lap and crying thing. I think that was such a weird thing.
Which was a couple years ago.
I know, I understand. But then also to be that guy who was crying in his mom's lap with your painted fingernails, and that you have this like crazy like swag, LeBron James a-hole energy.
I haven't caught that as much. I will be on the lookout for it, though.
Yeah.
If he starts reading books like 3 pages in and claiming he's some kind of like a genius, I'll definitely be on your page.
Yeah.
But at least for now, he's won a playoff game, which is more than certain people can say.
More than Justin Herbert.
Yeah, unfortunately.
0 for 3.
But he is railing Woody's girlfriend, Menace, and beer, so he's got that going for him. Justin Herbert is. Jeers to my local McDonald's. And I don't hate McDonald's. I'm not one of these like automatic, I think that's cool to hate McDonald's people. In fact, you'll remember I cheers them for the Monopoly game. I thought that was very cool. Well,
because
Greg.
you won so much.
Yeah, I got so much free food. Well, Greg, what did that do?
What?
Exactly what they wanted it to do. Got me sucked into their app.
Oh.
So I'd open the app. I'm like, 29-cent Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke at McDonald's. It's the best
Sounds
thing.
delightful.
It might be my favorite food ever. So I'll go there like in the morning. And it's open. It's close to me. Well, I've gone so much now that the drive-through guy knows it's me.
Oh, sweet.
And he knows my name because my name's on the app. So now I don't even have to check in with my online code. And he's like, I don't know, Estonian or Russian or something. Goes,
like Greg.
Right. Weird.
He goes, hello, Sebastian, drive on through.
I
be known by you.
That's funny.
I feel like a loser for being a regular at my local McDonald's.
I think that sounds like old-timey,
Very nice.
charming.
I know I'm hating him. I'm hating this guy for the wrong reason or jeersing him for the wrong.
He's greeting you by name.
I expect that at Chick-fil-A.
This could save your life at some point. There was just a story right before the holiday about this like older guy who would go into this diner every day and he'd get the gumbo or whatever it was at this place. And he just shows up at the same time every day. Did that for decades, right? and then he just stopped showing up. They're like, oh, where's so-and-so?
Uh-oh.
Do a
And
wellness
so
check.
the one guy who worked in the kitchen, who makes the gumbo and whatever, decides to go. He lives, I guess, pretty close, and went and knocked it. The guy was like on the floor, old dude, on the floor, needed assistance. And so now, like, I mean, this place, God, I forget the name because they deserve some shine. They obviously have been getting some of it because it made the news. And but anyway, the people at the restaurant, some of the customers, whatever, they got together. They got him a house that's right across the street from the diner, and so they can keep an eye on him. They expect they bring him over every day, and he's just kind of not part of the family.
So you could be on the floor.
You're talking about the shrimp basket.
The shrimp basket. I knew it had a fun name.
Pensacola.
Yes, I knew it had a fun name.
Well, I don't think the McDonald's guy knows where I live. He doesn't know that I drive a badass Cybertruck.
No, but
though.
you're on the app, and then maybe he can blow a call into corporate and go, "Hey, there's a guy named Sebastian comes here every day and trace your order history to know."
We haven't seen him in a while.
They can triangulate your position using your phone.
I do, and again, I'm not being hypocritical because I do think it's cool. And like, if I had like a local bar or a local steakhouse and they knew my name,
and
but when the local McDonald's are like,
Did you blow through that gift card I got you for the holiday?
that was only $50.
Oh damn!
Only.
Okay, I'll up it up. I didn't realize you went that often.
Hey, dude, at one point, man, that was only like 2 Big Mac value meals.
Yeah.
Quote value meals.
Yeah.
Greg Gorey, weekend cheers and jeers.
Cheers to what I'm calling spontaneous beers. Out and about with Mario and walking by, we were on foot. I didn't have to worry about driving. So I saw in the distance, Menace, a brewery.
A brewery.
As Menace calls it.
Right. And I said, let's grab a beer.
What's it called, Menace, where they brew beers?
A brewery.
A brewery.
Oh, that's good. That was
Wow,
Saw
that's
a
the best you've
brewery.
ever said
Yeah.
it.
Went in and had an avocado honey ale.
Ooh.
It was so damn good. So I had to have another one. And then just they had the games on. It was just such a good hang. And I thought, you know what? I need to do this more often. See a brewery and just pop on in and have a few beers. It ruled. My jeers is that everybody in this room and everybody listening now has homework. You thought school was over, but I'm giving you homework. You have to watch Marcelo Hernandez. He's the flavor of the month from SNL. He did the Sebastian Maniscalco imitation. He has this Netflix comedy special called American Boy. Your homework is to watch it and report back to me if you laughed one time.
no.
What are you talking about?
It is horrifically bad. There are no punchlines. It is so
What
bad.
would you say his style or like main conceit is?
He is Sebastian Maniscalco, only Latino.
Okay.
He relies on doing really loud and screaming, and he had zero. It was.
Were you a fan going into it? Did you think he was funny?
Yeah.
I didn't know him from Adam.
You were
I didn't
neutral,
know him
huh?
from anybody.
He does an okay job on SNL.
Yeah.
Got
On
some hits in-
SNL, he might be the funniest person on earth. This was not only the unfunniest comedy special I've ever seen, it was the unfunniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my
You
God.
watched the whole thing though? You
I
finished
watched
it?
the whole thing
Wow.
because I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and thinking,
For the
he's
one
got to
joke?
say one funny thing.
That's
It was so boring,
odd.
so stupid,
'Cause-
no punchline.
because I did watch it and I have a different
Oh.
opinion.
F minus.
Weird. Okay.
What's lower than F minus?
Wait, hold on. Now I'm waiting for the Menace follow-up.
I'll give it. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Were there
What did you like?
Yeah.
I did like. I don't want to give too much away, but he went into
That's
the
okay.
whole thing about Full House and stuff like that. That was pretty fun.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
But again, there was no
With the whole
punchline.
backstory. And
All he
So
did
is he more
was
just kind of like is it more like a one-man show? Like he's just a storyteller as opposed to
he talked a lot about his life the entire time.
his childhood.
Yeah.
He did do a thing about Full House that had no payoff. He's just describing a scene in Full House and how, like, wow, my life wasn't like that. DJ got busted smoking, and Bob Saget just gave her a hug and said, "Don't do that again."
Is it all
There
like
was no
He's
punchline.
talking about getting his ass beat. Like,
I can predict the punchline. It's all like immigrant parents are harder than American parents. That's
for sure.
Is that what it was?
It
Menace?
was, yeah, and he relied only on that. I watched it with Mario, and
I'll check it out.
we were told
Yeah.
that because
like
Mario,
a good
because
waste
you're
of time.
Mexican, you're gonna
Yeah.
love it. He's like
Yeah.
Mario it was pin drop quiet, not one laugh.
Yeah.
It was the
Sounds
dumbest.
like a good way to spend the very limited time I have.
Yeah,
That's your homework. You got to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip Landman. I'm gonna skip all this other stuff I've been meaning to watch, and I'm gonna watch this because it's really
American
bad.
Boy.
But I feel
That's like
like
when people say, "Here, oh my God, taste this. It's
Yeah,
gross."
it's horrible.
no, I know. But I feel like
Is
we
it
owe
spoiled?
Sebastian Maniscalco an apology because we found somebody way worse.
Oh my God.
Way worse.
Who has the gall to make fun of Sebastian Maniscalco?
Totally.
Yeah.
How dare he?
Morgan, weekend cheers and jeers.
So my cheers is kind of like a jeers, but I found a way to reframe it, right? Because this is all about my new year, new attitude.
Positivity.
Right? And I'm proud of myself. I had a very long day yesterday. Let's just say I drove an hour to go do something for the show, and I got there and realized I don't have my wallet. So I couldn't park or get a ticket. So I had to drive an hour back home.
What?
No.
And then an hour back there.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
No.
And I
You
the
don't need
old
your
me,
license to park.
No, I needed a card to
but
pay
she needs
for
to be able
to
the
pay
ticket.
She had
like,
no
the
purse
parking.
or
Yeah,
anything.
but you just park super far away and then walk there.
Oh, that doesn't work for where I went.
Okay.
I was already far away.
All right.
But anyways,
no.
the old me would have been like
Furious.
Crying.
killing myself,
Yeah.
right? Or someone else on the road.
Right.
But I stayed strong. I did what I needed to do, and I'm here.
Wow.
So
Proud
cheers
of
to
you.
me.
Proud of you.
Wow,
My
that's a-
cheers.
I would have
That's a whatever it
burst
takes
so many
attitude.
blood vessels.
Yeah.
I'd be so pissed.
It's sad that that's the only cheers I can think of.
That was like an extra
you-
at least 3 hours.
Do you use Apple Pay
No.
on your phone?
And
that,
my
that could have saved you too.
it could have. My mom was telling me that, but I don't feel weird about combining my phone and my payment information.
Yeah,
already
I
on there,
was
though.
I
very
feel weird
anti
about that.
but I fully embraced it now.
Really?
It's totally fine.
Do you ever log on to your bank account through your phone?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's already
So what-
on there.
So what's the difference? It's not like the money. Like it's not the money. Like if you want to use Apple Pay, you need the passcode to
But if,
even
like-
activate the Apple Pay.
If I were to lose my phone, then someone has
They would
all
have
my
to
cards on there.
No,
Have the
no.
passcode to get in.
Yeah, you can't.
Well,
do you know how Apple Pay works?
No,
So
because
here,
I've never used it.
Okay, so let's say I'm okay. So I double clicked. Okay, so there's my Visa card, right? See how it says hold near reader?
Yeah.
It's because it already like I would either have to punch the password in, or it used my Face ID on this one. Now I
Okay.
can use it. Beep. It's not just having the phone. It's just open.
Right. I get that. I
Open
get that.
season to whatever's on here.
But I mean, I'll do it
Here, I'll
now
go- I'll go to
because
this
that
one.
was a
Here.
lesson learned.
There, there's American Express. Is it asking
Let
for a
me write down
passcode?
that card number.
There was no card number on there.
Oh.
See,
Yeah.
it just shows what
Okay.
the card is.
And
You
it
have-
knows when you're close.
Yeah,
to
you have to
something.
put it the
Yeah,
password
see, it says
twice.
pay with passcode or double click here. Then it's the Face ID.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah, I think it'll save you. It'll save you some hassle if you ever do leave the house, maybe without your wallet again. Or
right. Yeah, maybe a lesson learned on that one. My Jeers, Menace, this actually goes to you. So,
Oh, what'd I do?
thanks to you. Let me start by saying I love my neighbors, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're all super close. We look out for each other, all that good
Yeah.
stuff. But sometimes when I'm walking my dog, I don't have 30 minutes to just yap with the ladies in the neighborhood, right? So I will fake get on the phone and walk. I do it a lot.
Oh, I do that too.
I hate they're going to hear this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, hey, Susan,
Yeah.
sorry, got to go on the
Yeah,
phone
yeah.
with my mom. I did this over the weekend, and while I'm faking the phone call, my phone starts ringing.
Oh,
Yes.
I knew
And
it.
it was
I knew
Menace.
Oh, no.
And it was like, God damn it, and there's no way to get out of it.
Oh,
Like,
I
I just
love
had
it.
to admit.
I do the fake phone call thing if I see like solicitors outside of a store.
Always.
Exactly.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
going into the
Yeah.
grocery store.
Totally.
Yeah.
Dude, you had a
Anyone you don't
weekend
have
full
time
of
to talk
fumbles.
to.
Like
Yeah,
I
I did.
If you're holding a clipboard or you have
Yep.
like a little table set up and it's clearly something that like, can I talk to you about whatever it is? Nope.
1 second. Hey,
Yeah.
Mom.
Yes.
No, not even mom.
Way
Like,
too busy.
Oh, I say mom.
I
yeah.
do like the whole like no not right now, and I'm just holding the phone like no.
Smart. Good.
Yeah, just keep walking.
Oh.
Get in the store, put the phone back in the pocket.
Put it on vibrate before you go for the walk.
Exactly. Another lesson learned.
Yeah.
You can't be all loud like ding, 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 ding.
Susan hates you now.
She does.
We got more Woody Show next. We're gonna get the Menace predictions.
Yeah.
Although, how would you say that word, Menace? The actual word.
Prediction?
Oh, no.
I mean,
take
close enough. It's better than how he used to say
Birthday.
brewery.
Brewery.
Yeah, he could not say that. That was
I'm
really
having
surprised.
I'm having a trouble lately saying rivalry.
Rivalry.
Oh, yes.
Rivalry.
Rivalry.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
In a
understand that.
sentence, I'm having an issue.
Woody Show.
And before we can look forward, let's do a quick look back
Yes.
at the Nostradamus, a.k.a. Menace, as he would say, predictions
Prediction.
Yep.
that he had for
hard
2025.
word.
Now, Greg has the records over there
Right.
that we keep, and where are we at?
Well, there were
from last year.
10 that he made,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
would say out of those 10, 2 kind of came correct.
Okay.
In the
Kinda,
ballpark.
You know,
All right.
kind of. And the two that I think are the most accurate were this will be the year of F1 racing. Quote, it'll be super big. I think that
I would agree
Super
with that.
big.
that
Yeah,
happened.
Yeah,
it's definitely-
Apple did that deal.
It's definitely
Uh,
popping.
Disney announced their partnership,
Right.
and
The
then they had the
movie?
F1 movie.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, and Menace certainly embraced it.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly. So that one I would.
he went
say
harder for
yes.
F1 last year than he. I mean, this is a relatively new thing for Menace, like the
A
F1.
couple of years now, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But he went super hard. I mean, he bought Lego sets. He went to races.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah.
4.
And
All
then fast food trend of the year, protein. I think
Protein,
that's
yes.
Oh, even Starbucks has
pretty
freaking
accurate.
protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, Starbucks.
Yeah.
I saw.
The egg bites.
My son
Oh,
asked for
not bad.
Chipotle after his hockey game,
Mhm.
and we stopped at Chipotle, and they now offer protein, like extra protein
Yeah.
bowls or whatever
that just
it is.
means more meat, less
has-
rice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically you get your whatever, and then on the side, and like the cup they would yours, you put like a guacamole
Yeah.
or whatever. They just fill it with more chicken or
Hell
more.
yeah, dog.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Wow.
But in the commercials, they say the extra protein bowl is 90 grams of protein.
Sweet.
Oh,
Wow.
Like, that's a little unnecessary.
All right.
But
So
a lot of them
missed
missed the mark though.
Yeah.
Like government announcing the dollar is going to be going all crypto.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
Mhm.
that was a long shot.
The Las Vegas is going to announce an NBA team. Nashville will announce a baseball team.
Okay.
Elon Musk will announce that we've gotten contact from aliens.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
So stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not really hitting
Really
it.
hit, yeah.
Well, that was last year.
Yeah.
Let's now look forward
Yes.
into 2026. Nostradamus, what are your predictions for 2026?
Well, I have 10 predictions once again, and we'll start with number 1. Gas will have a national average of $2 or less.
Under $2
Oh,
even.
I like
$2 or less.
I did hear a
National
report-
average.
This morning that in the past week, on average, according to the Lumberg survey, which I guess is like this official,
That's the gas people.
Bill Lumberg.
Very
like if
office
Nielsen
space.
are the ratings people,
Yeah.
right?
They're the gas people.
Yeah, they're the gas people.
They throw great parties.
It's down week over week, 45 cents per gallon.
Damn, girl.
Okay.
Now, Menace, it's
Take
current,
it.
right
That's
now.
a
it's-
huge move.
It's around 280 right now, so that'd be a giant drop. Are you saying we're going to just like basically make Venezuela the 51st state? Or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you think at or below, or $2.
$2, yes.
Okay.
That's huge.
Okay.
All right.
If true.
Next, you'll start hearing now, it's kind of in the, the dollar becoming crypto, but I just didn't really know about this, and this is what you're going to start hearing a lot about. It's called stable coin. So it's just a dollar for dollar cryptocurrency, basically. So it's not like you buy crypto and the price goes up, it goes down. It's just like
The digital dollar.
Yeah, it's a digital dollar.
Don't we
and,
already have that?
um,
Debit cards and
Well,
Credit cards?
what happens
Yeah.
is, well, it has to do with credit cards. Stablecoin will pretty much, you'll see like merchants online will say that they will accept stablecoin because they get less fees from credit cards, but to process like payments and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just saw something. There's two big quote unquote brands or coins. Tether's one and US coin, which is basically
Dollar,
just a US
yeah.
dollar. The idea being theoretically that like especially if you were in an unstable region or you couldn't trust your local bank, maybe you are in a hyperinflation area like a Venezuela, you would use these because you can't trust your bank, you can't trust your card, and you want to maybe do international things or send people money.
Yeah, so it's gonna help like merchants around the world.
Now that being
save money.
said, these could still be tied. You might be using a big company like a Coinbase, and they could still like if a government came to them, they could still freeze your assets. sort of
Look, if
thing.
anybody needs any more explanation, Greg and I can
Yeah.
certainly
So
walk through the
I'm
whole
just
thing.
saying,
Just
you're
reach
gonna
us
do a
offline.
You're gonna
podcast
start
on it.
hearing about a thing called stablecoin.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
your prediction is it's just going to be more common?
Yeah, you're gonna.
Okay.
It's just gonna start showing up.
Some
in your
people
feed.
already use these. Yeah.
Nostradamus Menace's predictions for 2026.
Number 3, the U.S. will become allies with Cuba. So we won't do
Oh.
a hostile takeover, but we will become allies with Cuba
Hmm.
because,
That'd be a first.
well,
In a while.
because their number one ally was Venezuela. So, it's either Cuba, runs with Russia, which I don't think is going to be a great idea with them, or they're just like, you know what, we'll be friends with the U.S. So that's my prediction.
Geopolitical stuff.
So then cruise ships and everyone will be able to go visit again?
Yeah.
All
that would rule.
right.
I'm down. Okay. Number 4, predictions. Now, prediction markets will become mainstream. Now, I wanted to announce this last week because you already saw it on the Golden Globes. They started mentioning poly market and things like this. The prediction markets are going to become the new.
What does that mean?
sports betting thing. So it's like you can
Prediction
bet.
markets.
Yeah, so you can bet on like pretty much anything. Like,
Who's going to win the Golden Globes? Who's going
Yeah.
to win the Bachelor?
Yeah, you're just gonna see people are gonna go nuts. It's gonna become like their new social media, their new addiction.
I've started to be interested in something like this.
Yeah, you can predict like who's gonna win your local election and things like that. It's you can pretty much bet on anything, and there's a couple
But where
companies that'll
are
do
you
it.
placing these bets?
Polymarket.com.
Polymarket,
just a website?
Kalshi?
Kalshi is another big one.
Mhm.
People are gonna embrace them, and then they just mention them like nonstop
And those are
on the
legal?
Golden Globes last night, and they're legal. Yes.
Hmm.
So they're like, well, we looked at Polymarket, and they feel blah blah blah. So again, it's just people getting together, giving their opinion on who's gonna win, and it's just like pretty much anything.
Just betting on life.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. Yeah. So prediction markets huge, going mainstream this year.
Prediction.
Number 5. Now the missing Malaysian Airlines flight 370 will be found this year.
Oh,
That's
damn.
a big one.
That's huge.
I think
Hey, I hope so.
they will find it this year.
Just
I
ha-
think
just-
that they pretty much already know where it is. They're just gonna go get it. Number 6. Major brands will release protein sodas. Now
Sodies?
there's already like some protein sodas out there, but the big ones. Now I know they did release. Coca-Cola did release one overseas in Japan, but you're gonna see like all the major brands releasing protein sodas, and that's coming at you. Number 7. You're going to hear more and more about beta blockers. Beta blockers, a lot of people in entertainment were shouting out beta blockers, but now you're going to find like everyday people shouting out beta blockers. Now, beta blockers are pretty much just to calm people down.
Yeah, the only time I ever really heard people like go hard for beta blockers is if they're trying to pass a polygraph test.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Oh, I've taken them for flights.
Oh, you have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, wow. I'm dumber than I thought.
Yeah.
I've heard the term beta blockers. Couldn't tell you what the hell they are.
Did you think they were like blue blocker
No,
sunglasses?
I have no idea what
Oh,
they are. So
okay.
I've heard the term beta blockers, but for $1 billion, I couldn't have
Oh,
told you
wow.
at all what that would be.
What they are.
So what is just a chill pill?
They block
Yes.
the betas.
Yep.
It's
And
like
where
a
do you get
Xanax.
it?
What's a
Like
beta?
the gas station?
Okay, I'll give you.
No,
I didn't know,
doctor.
but I can look it up real fast.
Oh.
So you have beta receptors in your heart and blood vessels, and these things block things like adrenaline from
Okay.
from binding to those receptors, therefore lowering your
It
blood
calms you
pressure,
down.
lowering
So
your heart
what's
rate.
so
Yeah.
what's an example of a beta blocker? Is it all by prescription or they're
Yeah,
over
Or
the
if
counter?
you're in
or-
Mexico, you can just buy it.
Yeah, you don't just walk into a gas station and buy them. Your doctor would prescribe them to you.
But
But
there
is
are
it different from
yeah.
Xanax and stuff
Yeah, is there like a
that?
name brand that I would recognize? That's
no,
a beta blocker?
No, they just call 'em beta
Metoprolol,
blockers.
you mean labatolol? No,
Labia?
they're not normal
No,
names.
no.
Labiolol.
But it's the entertainment world, and like people in entertainment are the ones that have like been shouting them out for the past couple years.
And that being
But I
said,
think,
there's a lot of these online places where you don't really have to go see a doctor anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Careful.
Yeah, well,
All right,
yeah.
good.
Well, I mean, it's same thing with the GLP, same thing
Yeah.
with the boner pills. You don't have to go to a doctor.
That's
You
true.
just go online. You
Right.
But
call
just
the number.
Stay off the black
yeah.
market.
All right, number
Says
8.
the woman who would buy this stuff
In the alleyway.
behind a dumpster.
That was
This
what
is
you
absolutely
No,
nonsense.
that's before she started.
Behind a dumpster.
That's before she
Yeah.
got locked in
is
with
the
was it
narrative I was
Future
assigned.
Health. Then that became the legit one.
Behind a dumpster.
Yeah, no, she would drive like an hour and a half.
Yeah, you had to text
Behind-
the girl to
just
come meet you
go,
in the alleyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to go meet a
100%.
dude or
Yep,
go meet somebody.
a dude. Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what I remember.
In an alley. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and you
Yep.
hand
Yep.
her the bag of syringes
Exact-
and
in
the,
a brown paper bag.
and the compounded
Yeah.
stuff.
That being said, you can lower your heart rate
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
blood pressure too, not too much to the point you die. So
Okay, number 8.
Where are you going today? Oh, I got to take an hour and a half drive each
Yeah.
way
yeah.
to go pick
To
up
a
something that when
dumpster.
people who do
Yeah.
it legitimately can go right to their corner drugstore and get.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
exactly how it happened.
You're right, not shady.
No, you're right.
Number 8, the top health trend will be sleep for 2026.
Yes.
been
They're
saying.
gonna,
Give
yeah,
it to
they're
me.
gonna hammer it down on you the most this year about you need to get more than 7 hours of sleep. You'll just see that. I'm starting to see it already trend that more and more are saying like you're just cutting years off your life if you're getting less sleep than that.
In a 24-hour period, it's a very important footnote. When you get Aura, you get any of the sleep tracker apps or whatever, it's about the type of sleep, the amount of that sleep. So REM sleep, light sleep, deep sleep that you get in a 24-hour period. It doesn't have to be a 7.5, 8-hour stretch in one sleep.
Right.
If you break that up into 4 hours here and then another 3 hours over here, fine. You do it in 3, fine. But as long as you're getting that amount of REM sleep, light sleep, deep sleep, Aura is great. And I've seen them now at
not
Costco.
a sponsor, but could be.
They really
Should
could.
be.
I bought this Oura Ring for that purpose. I really had to get my sleep on track. I've read a ton about sleep just because of this schedule over the years, and I really wanted to get a handle on it. And I've got a handle on it now, and I've been a billion times better.
I've been wanting one of these forever.
And I've really dialed it in. It's been thanks to this, or you can really track, everything down to the minute of these different levels of sleep that you're getting. You could get the Oura Ring again at like Costco and all these different places. I've seen it at Best Buy. They even have like the sizers there, so you can see exactly what size you need. It makes it even quicker to actually get it in hand and have it and start using it. But and you don't have to charge it every day like you do an Apple Watch. It'll last for like 3 days at a time.
But if you go a couple days and it says you have bad sleep, doesn't it put you in a bad mood?
Huh?
If it just keeps showing you keep getting bad sleep, does it like mess
Make
with
you
your
angry?
head?
No, because it gets you thinking like, okay, well, what's been going on?
Yeah.
It
What
gives
do I
you
need to
other
fix?
things to think about or tips or things you could do to improve that. I found it very helpful.
Okay.
All right.
But Menace is right. I've seen more and more about that
Yeah,
stuff.
that's going to be the health trend of 2026. Number 9, there will be a major mishap in space
What?
Oh.
because everyone wants to beat SpaceX. You know, it's going to make Elon the first trillionaire in the world. And so everybody's going to rush to like get up in space, and something bad is going to happen in 2026. And number 10, Rachel Sennett will.
I don't know. This is your prediction.
Rachel Sennett. I looked
that
up
show?
how to say her name correctly, but
Sonate?
Rachel Sennett. She is from the I Love LA show. She will be the 2026 movie and TV it girl for comedy in 2026.
Did you watch the I Love LA show?
Yeah.
I watched
Did
the
you like
first
it?
one.
Yeah, I did.
First two.
I couldn't decide if I liked it or not, but I
Same.
watched it all.
I think
So-
she's going to be the one that's going to be like making all the comedy movies and TV
Yeah.
shows for the
She
next
directs,
couple
she
years.
Adlon's?
produces, she acts.
Oh, not what's her name? The Zion or whatever. Pamela
No,
Adlon's
she's going to be like
daughter?
the cool girl, but the person like producing
like the new
comedies.
Tina Fey.
The new Tina Fey, the new Seth Rogen making
Yeah.
funny TV shows and stuff like that. She will be the
What's her
it
name?
girl.
Something
Rachel
Sennett.
Sennett. It's
Sennett.
Sennett.
Sanat?
Sanat?
I believe.
Sennett.
I don't know.
Senorius?
Sennott.
Oh, so it's got to be,
Sanat.
Rachel Sennett.
Sanat?
Sanat.
And shout out Odessa, that girl with the cool hair.
Yep.
Yeah,
Love her.
she's the cool girl. All right.
Well, there are your Nostradamus predictions for 2026.
I just told you the future, guys.
Yeah, Greg made all the notes.
Absolutely.
Bet on Menace.
Yeah. Well, if you got 2 right last year, what's your success rate on your predictions?
I'm gonna say
What percentage? I'm saying like of last year. What was your percentage last year?
Oh, that
was correct.
be 20%.
20%.
Nice.
Nice. All
That's
right.
good.
Mendoza line.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Let's
going
go for 30.
for this year. I'm gonna go 70%.
70%.
2026. 70%
right.
predictions.
So in Menace's predictions, he was talking about, what's it, the dollar for dollar, what's that called?
Stable coin?
Stable coin.
Yes.
And I said, well, don't we already have that in like credit cards
Yeah.
and things?
Debit card
Credit
or
cards versus cash. It reminded me, I saw a thing, what the comedian is, do you pronounce his name Sam Morrill or Morrell? Morrill.
Yeah, it looks like it could go either way, but I've heard it pronounced moral.
Anyway, this video popped up, and I was watching. He was doing a podcast with a couple other comedians. They were talking about hanging out with the late Mitch Hedberg,
Oh, yeah. The best.
and how he was a guy, and he was making a lot of money at this particular time, and he had cash on him all the time, and he just didn't do credit cards. He didn't have a credit card. Mitch Hedberg did not have a credit card, and they were telling the story about how they went to check in at this hotel. And they're like, well, I'm going to need a credit card for whatever. And he goes, okay. He goes, well, I don't have a credit card. But he took out just a ton of cash, handed him like 10 times whatever the room was worth that night, and goes, this should
Like a deposit.
yeah, this should more than cover it. He goes, no, sorry, sir, we still need a credit card. He goes, no, I don't think you understand the purpose of the credit card. Like this cash serves the purpose
Same, yeah.
of the
Right,
credit.
you
It was
got
pretty
Here's more than you need.
pretty funny story, and kind of reminded me of how I'm going to buy this one item at a store, and they're insisting on getting my phone number or my address just to check out on a simple item.
Oh, I can't get in my new house now without a cell phone.
Oh, really?
The
There's
elevator
no
will.
key?
The elevator. Well, I have a PIN code on my key, but I can't get into the elevator to my
Yeah.
floor without a cell phone.
So it just
Whoa.
reminded me, and Mitch Hedberg was telling the guy at the desk, he's like, no, dude, like you would take a deposit on the credit card
Right.
of however there'd be a
It's
hold of
like
what-
$150.
whatever it would be. So just in case, so this cash,
Yeah,
which
so
I'm
here's
giving
$2
to
grand.
you,
represents that.
serves the purpose. And he
Right.
goes, no, sorry, I need a credit card. He goes, no, dude, It'd be like if you hired a Frank Sinatra impersonator, and then the real Frank Sinatra came in, and you said, no.
That's not what I ordered.
Yeah.
But pretty funny. It's like, man, why is everything got to be so difficult? Like,
That's
you want,
funny.
if it's about a deposit or it's about, like,
Right.
just
Because
take,
it doesn't follow the flow chart.
Right. And
of
I
what
know
I
it's
was
not up to the
taught.
person at the front desk. They don't make the policy. They don't
Yeah.
make the rule.
There's no need to put pen and paper to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like, I guess Mitch Hedberg just kind of stayed real calm and was just trying to really,
Explain how money works.
reason with the guy about, well, no, this is what this serves the purpose of it.
Yeah.
This is what that credit card's all about, is the cash, see.
It's a
Did they know to
representation of
even
that.
where to put that though? If I went to a hotel, where are they putting the cash? They don't have like a cash
Well,
register.
at this
That's their
time,
problem.
I mean, how long ago did Mitch Hedberg die?
05.
Okay, so at that point, yes. I mean,
Okay.
They
Cash
figured it
register.
out.
cash was still everywhere.
yeah,
You can still
yeah.
go to sporting events and use cash.
Right, of course.
It's legal
Moral?
tender.
It's pronounced
Morel.
Woody Show.
All right, so weekend cheers and jeers. And this was a tough one. I think cheers. It was a very unremarkable weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But isn't that good sometimes?
No, it's good when there's nothing going on, nothing
Yeah.
to do, whatever. This was like there was stuff to do, but it was just like eh. But I would say a positive was, you have that thing you just been putting off. Well, that was going through my closet and getting rid of a bunch of old stuff. Right. So
Nice.
this was really specifically jeans and sweatshirts.
Oh.
I had because being fat and then skinnier and then fat again, and I had all these different jeans. I had
Different
to
sizes.
pare
all
them
the,
down.
All the what if
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah, I had to pare them down, and then all these sweatshirts that I've somehow accumulated. There's a lot of Woody Show ones. So if you go by the donation bin closest to the grocery store by my house, man, you could really load up on some Woody Show gear.
But isn't that kind of a humble brag because you got rid of all your big stuff?
No, it wasn't just the big stuff. It was just stuff all right, this stuff has been up here. I haven't touched this.
Yeah.
and
It ain't
it
getting worn
existed.
again.
So that was good.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was good. That's always a good purge
Yep.
of stuff and clearance.
Feels
That's always good. So that's the cheer. The jeer, and I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this. I guess it's sort of common this time of year. I've always told you the New Year is kind of New Year's Eve is always kind of there's a sad vibe
I
to it.
agree. It's melancholy.
And while I wouldn't call it a depression or whatever, it's the New Year's blues. It's just kind of blah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I
New
I
Year.
feel the opposite.
New
I'm
Year's-
excited for a New Year.
New Year's blah.
You mean
Mhm.
post-holiday blah or
No,
New Year's blah?
just right now,
Because it's a new year, you mean?
it's the idea of getting up and going to work. It's the idea of just all these different things. You're like,
With the
Of living your
whole-
life for another year.
The whole year ahead of you.
no, I'm saying
that's-
just usually after a break, I mean, I'm ready to go back and kind
Hit
of
the ground.
Have you set
yeah.
a new vacation yet? Something to look forward to in the
Oh
new
yeah,
year?
there's always plenty of that kind of stuff and things to look forward to, and it's not. I'm saying for whatever, and I can't put my finger on it, but I would say that's the jeers because I don't want to be in this space, but I'm in this space where it's just
A little bit of a funk.
yeah, a little bit of a funk and just can't, and I don't know just the time of year or what it would be, but
Have you tried some mood boosting exercise?
Yeah.
actually, I mean, I've been more just overall physically active, I would say, than I
Good.
have in a long time, just because of doing stuff,
yeah.
I
not
could
working
never-
out per se, but.
Looking back, I never really relate to people who go on vacation and they get, quote, refreshed and energized. I've never returned from vacation refreshed and energized. So usually return
Which is weird because your vacation are pretty low key. Your
They
Menace Menace is traveling and go
Yeah,
from
yeah,
this place.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how Menace is not more exhausted after time
No,
off.
It's the best.
But Greg, I mean, yours is usually very low key.
Right.
So you should come back. I came back from the break very well rested.
You mean you just want more of it,
yeah,
so you're
exactly.
bummed.
Because
Yeah.
you're bummed it's over.
right.
It's not like, oh, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Got
But
that out of my system.
anyway, so
Okay.
that would be the jeer. Menace, what about you? Weekend cheers and jeers.
Well, cheers is I went to, I know you're going to say Jeers, but I went to San Francisco and I got to go visit all my old radio friends and I got to surprise them because I went to town earlier than normal. And so they were still at work. And so I just showed up to the building and got in without anybody knowing. And then I surprised them in their studio, and we got to hang for hours and talk about old times. So that was super fun. And then
babe.
go around the city and hang out with old friends and do a bunch of stuff. So I love that because when I go home, usually, all my time is taken up just hanging out with family. So seeing all my friends across the city was great. And then just my Jeers is, man, when does the heat turn back on in America? Because
Dude, it's January.
This is like the worst time.
What's like the official date where we get heat again? Because I want it, man.
March?
Yeah, it still snows in Massachusetts in like May sometimes.
Yeah.
I would say March. I mean, because even like when the baseball regular season begins, that first couple weeks of baseball season, I mean, people look like they're at football games. Sometimes you're watching like a Yankee game or something, or like something that's happening in the Northeast. It's snowing as they're playing baseball. I mean, so it's I would say probably until when is Easter this year?
Let's see.
When is Easter?
don't know.
But I do remember
March or
growing
early
up
March, I think.
in April and waking up to a full snow that happened the
Yeah.
night
Oh,
of
for
Easter.
sure. Yeah, April
But
5th.
I mean, I lucked out because San Francisco was very sunny and clear. But the second, the sun started going down, it's just like, oh, man. I just can't feel my feet.
Yeah.
I want to feel my feet again. I'm just ice blocks.
I get it.
Hate it.
All right. Sammy, weekend cheers and jeers.
So my cheers obviously goes to the Patriots winning. Drake May did amazing, and it was a pretty lackluster. I mean, Drake May did good. It was a very lackluster
Did well.
game. It was a very defensive game. There was one touchdown the whole game, and it just wasn't very thrilling to watch. But I'm still excited that they're going on. It was the playoffs. We won. Yay. And so, I mean, that's my cheers. And then my jeers was taking down my Christmas decorations.
Oh,
Just
It's
now?
always, I just didn't really have time. I would have done it sooner, but I didn't have time. But it's always sad, and it's a lot of work. And
It
at least
is.
when you're putting them up and it's a lot of work, it's exciting, and then you get to sit in it, you're like, my decorations are up. And it's a lot of work to take them down, and then you're just like, ugh, it's gone.
Yeah, it's over.
And it's depressing.
How long have they been up totals?
I probably put them up the first weekend in November.
So right after Halloween.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee no matter how busy you are at that time of the year, you find time to
Oh,
put it
yeah,
up.
for sure.
But you won't find the time to take the stuff down.
So 2.5 months nearly.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Big chunk of the
Yes.
year.
And it's
just
not
Christmas.
enough. I know. I love it.
How do you get that damn tree back in the box?
Ugh, it's a pain. I mean, I just kind of shove it in. The box is breaking now. This is, I think, the third year that I've had this particular tree, and it doesn't fit in the box anymore, and it's starting to break because I'm shoving it in.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know how that's
Well, if you have an
done.
artificial tree, the top part kind of comes off, and then you have that the fuller base part
Right.
of it.
Yeah. Unless your lights are attached, it's kind of a pain.
Well, no, mine all comes apart, though, because you unplug. It comes apart in threes,
okay.
and you
Right.
unplug them all.
I found back when we had a different artificial tree, I went and bought at a moving place one of those wardrobe boxes.
Oh, that's
so
a
when
good
the tree
idea.
box broke, because you use one of those, you stash it in the garage or wherever you store stuff, and
That's a good idea.
that works out great because it's just the right size.
Okay.
Okay.
I
You're
might
not-
actually.
and you're not like fighting it, like you're trying to put a body in a suitcase.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, that's
You know
a
what I'm
great
saying,
idea.
Seabass?
Yep.
You know that feeling, right?
Seriously.
Okay, I will
Suitcase.
reveal something, Sammy.
What?
My tree is still up.
What? Menace?
Whoa.
Ew.
Who
And
are you?
I'm usually day after Christmas tree down guy, but my mom visited town during after New Year's, and she wanted me to have my tree up so she could see it, and then I left town again.
Yeah,
So it's
see, and
still-
you just didn't have time.
Yeah.
But the lighting of a Christmas tree, the ambiance is so nice. I wish I could have that type of lighting all the time.
All right, it's like there's a lot of things that like this. Like I enjoy when the house is decorated. I don't enjoy any of the process of it, so I don't do it. My wife loves all that stuff, and the kids love
More
being
than
a part of
Sammy.
it. So I let them or have them do all of that, and I do enjoy it. But I also do enjoy where you kind of have reclaimed your house after
Yes.
it's all
Normal.
done, and everything is put away,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's all of a sudden your house returns to.
Its natural state.
Yeah, like I'm pulling up to the house and there's not lights in the house
Yeah.
or some inflatable thing in my front yard for the first time in months. And I walk inside, and there's not, Christmas stuff all over the place. It's like it's like when you might enjoy being gone on a trip and you have a great time, but then you come home to your house.
It's a
It's
good
like
deal.
coming home.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and at your house, wouldn't your yard be full of stuff for like 4 straight months?
Yes, because October 1st is
Yeah.
when my son does all his Halloween stuff.
Right.
That's what would drive
And
me
then it
nuts.
transitions pretty much right into the Christmas stuff.
Right. So you haven't seen your lawn
Yeah.
since last summer.
Yeah, exactly. 877-44-WOODY. You can send us a text if you like over to 22987. We've got some more Woody Show for you next. Hang on.